So today I'm going to share with you guys a few shoe hacks that you probably don't know and you should know. Let's start with the white shoes problem. If you have white shoes, you know how hectic it can be to clean these shoes. But that no longer has to be the case because I got your back using toothpaste to clean them. It really works best when you use Colgate because Colgate is white and so are your shoes. If you have a white leather sneaker, then you want to remove the dirt first and then you want to brush it with an old toothbrush with some toothpaste. Then leave them out in the sun to dry. Once they dry, heat them against each other and all the dirt will fall off with the toothpaste. It will leave you with a fresh, new looking rubber shoe that you will really like wearing and enjoy wearing the next day, and you didn't put too much effort to clean them. For guys with canvas shoes, when you're cleaning your shoes the regular way, like washing them with soap or whatever it is that you use to wash them, you want to put in toothpaste in some of that solution so that when you wash and brush the shoe with that soap, you also brush it with Colgate and then you leave it out in the sun to dry. When that happens, you also hit them against each other and then the extra toothpaste will fall off, leaving you with a clean rubber shoe. The second hack, shoe trees are a really great way to keep your shoes looking as new as possible. They reduce the amount of creases in your shoe and they make your shoe look as new as possible. If you don't have shoe trees, you can use newspapers and you can use old cloth or old socks in its place. So once you're done wearing your shoe, you want to crumble some newspapers and put them inside the shoe so that it keeps the form that it should ideally keep. Or alternatively, you can put in some cloth or socks of sorts that you don't use anymore just to keep it looking as good as it is. I know this does not solve the problem of the moisture and the stinky smell that comes along with wearing some particular kind of shoes, which brings me to the third shoe hack. If you have stinky feet or if you sweat a lot and you have that challenge or your shoes tend to smell when you walk out in the sun, a hack that you can use when your shoes get sweaty and smelly and they have that moisture is to throw in some green tea bags. Think of it like activated charcoal. You see the way you can drink activated charcoal to just get rid of the filth in your body? That's the same thing green tea bags do as far as the moisture and the smell in your shoes concerned. When you leave them overnight, they take in all the moisture so that when you wear the shoe the next day, it smells like tea bag. Like, no, not tea bag. They'll smell like fresh green tea. Number 4, you want to dust your shoes before you polish them. Removing all that dust helps keep your shoes longer. They look better for a very long time. As opposed to polishing your shoes on top of the dust, you should remove the dust first and then polish your shoe. When the dust clogs, it usually wears out the leather quickly, so you don't want to do that and you don't want your shoe to grow old quickly. You want to get the maximum you can get out of a particular pair of shoes. Another thing that you guys don't know is when you want to shine your shoes, don't use a brush, use a cotton cloth. A cotton cloth will give you a smoother shine that will be flawless as opposed to when you use bristles. When you use bristles, the marks will remain in your shoe, so don't do that. Just use a cotton cloth to buff the shoe and make it shine. It will make the shine so flawless. And the last shoe hack I'd like to share with you guys, it's not really a shoe hack, it's more of a shoe care tip. Use a shoe horn. A shoe horn is really important because each time you wear your shoes, you'll realize you want to kind of squeeze your leg inside the shoe. A shoe horn will get rid of that. It will make it easier to wear that shoe and it will therefore decrease the number of creases at the back of your shoe, leaving your shoe looking as good as possible and as new as possible. And that, gentlemen, brings me to the end of this video. If you like this video, be sure to give us a like down below. I'd really appreciate it. And if you have not subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe today and turn on that notifications bell so that you can get a notification for the next video we post. Thank you so much for stopping by. They'll smell like fresh green tea. They'll smell like fresh green tea.